Alright, so I thought I'd take you along on my daily commute to see my home health patient and to UNLV and back. I start down here on the south end of Durango and head north. And I used to not take Durango at all just because you'll see most of the way here, there's no bike lane, there's very little shoulder, and the speed limit's 45, and so cars are going pretty fast. I used to go on Buffalo for that reason, but it's a much more direct route to go up here to get to my patient's house. Cuts quite a bit of time off of the ride, and on a day when I'm already going to be on the bike for over 2 hours, it's nice not to add an extra 20 or 30 minutes to that by taking the long way. So that's what I've been doing lately, and it's working out okay. I wish that there was a better bike route. I wish there was better bike space on these roads, but there is not. They are very car-centric, and people ask me all the time if I feel safe, and I'll let you decide as you watch me ride here if you think that it's safe for me to do what I'm doing. That's kind of up to you. Turning in here on Flamingo into Spanish Trails, and at the gate there I cut it out, but they actually told me I couldn't record when I went in here, so I cut out the whole thing going into the neighborhood where I see my guy. And now I'm leaving on the south side here out onto Hacienda, and I take Hacienda all the way down across the strip. This is coming up to Las Vegas Boulevard. There's actually a bike lane on a lot of Hacienda, so it's nice, but down here on this end there's not anymore. And I kind of wind around, Hacienda winds around this Catholic church on my right and comes out on Koval and Tropicana right here. You see this cop's pulling somebody over. Koval's not one of my favorite sections anyway, and I often get on and off the curb here. Usually I'm out in the road in traffic until I turn here on Harmon, and Harmon's got more room on the shoulder. This intersection's not great at Paradise, but the rest of it's pretty good. And then I come right here onto campus and finish my ride into the UNLV campus in my building. So the way in, when I have to go to my patient's house, that's how I go. And on the way home here, you'll see me turn around and start heading home now. And this is the way I go on days when I don't have to see my patients in both directions. So back out here on Harmon, through the cars, and I actually, in the afternoons when the traffic is heavy like this, I feel kind of smug because I get to ride in between all the cars, and you'll see that, you know, for a lot of this stuff on Koval there, or on Harmon, and now here on Koval, that I am doing much better than the cars are in terms of making forward progress because the traffic is so bad. And here I am coming up onto Harmon, or sorry, onto Hacienda, and then I turn left here on Valley View to go south. And then I take this little kind of back alleyway onto Arville, and then Arville all the way through, and this is kind of the only road that's bad on Arville, but the rest of it's really quiet until I hit Blue Diamond Highway here. And I cut out a lot of Blue Diamond Highway because it's like 8 miles of just straight road on a bike lane. It's got a nice bike lane, and even though the traffic's fast, it's not bad. And then a lot of here at the end, it got dark, and so I cut that out until I get home. That is the end. Thanks for coming.